Hello YouTube, this is Lisa. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm doing great. If this is your first time to my channel, I would like to welcome you. And if you are a return viewer, thank you for coming back. So I am out in the garden and I am going to do some harvesting today for us and for some family. And I have some greens that need harvesting. I got Swiss chard, mustard greens, and I want to harvest some of my cabbage leaves and some of my broccoli leaves and mix them when I cook them. And I might find me some collard greens that I could probably harvest as well. So I'm going to turn the camera around and get started harvesting. So I'll be right back. Okay, you all, I'm sorry for my shadow, but I'm gonna start with these giant mustard greens, and I'm gonna harvest some of these. Look at that beautiful leaf. And these are so good, you all. They're good. And if you didn't listen to me and grow you some of these, you made a big mistake. Because these are good. And all they do is grow. Look at that. And it is little leaves down in there that's growing. After I harvest these, they'll just replace these. They'll grow big and replace these leaves I'm harvesting today. So that's it for the red mustards. And I'm gonna move over to these curly leaf mustards. So I'll be right back. Okay, you all, so now I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this curly leaf mustard. And there's a whole lot of them, so it's probably gonna take a while. These are so good too. These are actually my favorite mustard greens. It's the curly leaf mustard. They almost look like a curly kale. Okay, that's it of the mustard greens. I might get them too. The curly leaf mustards. those are the ones I'm going to leave. And so it'll be a good start for them to grow back. Got a lot of leaves down in here that are laying on the soil. I'm going to get those out. Take them and put them into the compost. And so that's all that I'm going to harvest of the curly leaf mustards. So I'm going to move over here to the next thing to harvest. So now I'm going to harvest some of this Swiss chard. I'm going to put it into the compost. I mean, they look really good. Swiss chard to me tastes like spinach. Like a really nice tasting spinach. So if you ever wondered, what does Swiss chard taste like? Spinach. That's what it tastes like to me. And you more than likely not going to find no Swiss chard at the store. I got a yellow one right here. It's not that big, so I'm not going to harvest it yet. So that's it for the Swiss chard. So we'll move over to the next thing. Okay, so some of these, this is Brunswick cabbage. And I just feel like some of these leaves could be harvested. And so I'm going to take some of them off. I took some of the dead ones off the other day. But I'll take some of these off. That one's got a little damage there, but I believe the rest of it is fine. This big one right here. Take it. I think the rest of these, I'll let them stay. I'll take that one off, put it in the compost. Yeah, I'll let those stay. So I'm going to move over here to the broccoli. This broccoli has a lot of lower leaves that I could take off and put them in the pot. So that's all the broccoli I'm going to get. So I'll move over to the next thing. Okay, so I'm going to harvest some of this spinach. It's really nice leaves on here. And as I mentioned before, the Swiss chard to me tastes like the spinach. This one has some big leaves and some small leaves. But either way, they will make a good omelet. Because you know, when you go to the grocery store, you can buy baby spinach, or you can just buy regular. Just says spinach, and it's bigger than the baby leaf. So I have a mixture of them both. So I am going to leave the rest of this. Let it get bigger. Okay, you all, so this is my harvest for today. I have picked a different variety of brassicas here. I have back here is the curly leaf mustard greens, and they look really good there. Under there, I just like the way they look, and they cook real good too. So those are the curly leaf mustards. These are red giant mustards, and these look really good too. Some nice size leaves in there. Some of these are going to go to my cousin, and some are going to go to our freezer. These are broccoli leaves. These are broccoli leaves. And then way down here under the bottom are cabbage leaves. And so I'm gonna mix those and cook them. I've had broccoli leaves before and cabbage leaves all cooked with collards, and I've had them cooked with kale, and they all taste good. They are just alike to me. Collards is the best to me, actually, as far as the three that I named just now. But these all taste good when they come out of the pot. Make you a good pot liquor, and they will cook and eat real good for you. These are spinach. I grew these from seed from that I got from Miss Maddie Lewis, and she sent me some seeds, and I planted them, and it's actually been kind of hard for me to grow spinach, to get them to germinate and all that, and these came up real nice, and got some big leaves and some little small ones, but they will all eat good in an omelet. Yes, they will. And then this is my Swiss chard. This is a pink Swiss chard here. This is a white Swiss chard. And then this is a red one. A red Swiss chard. I think this is a pink. This red, I was telling you earlier, spinach and Swiss chard taste just about the same to me. But Swiss chard is easier to grow, to keep alive, and it actually tastes better than the spinach. But you can't find these at the store. Just try. You can't. But some restaurants serve it. And it's my understanding that it's not cheap when you buy it at a restaurant prepared. But it is good. It's good in salads. It's good sauteed, or however you want to cook it, it's good. So that's my Swiss chard. And then all of this again is my harvest for today. Okay, you all, so that is all I'm going to do. That is my harvest, all these different brassicas. And so I'm going to take them in the house and clean them up. And some may go in the freezer, some may go in a pot, some's going to my cousin's house. And then that'll be it. But I hope you all had a great day with your families and friends, and just a wonderful day of being thankful. I know I did. I made a couple stops, couple visits yesterday, and I enjoyed myself every place. And my niece, she prepared dinner for us, and she cooked everything, and she had prepared so much food and it was a lot of us, and we all like to eat, and she had enough for everyone to eat all they wanted there and to take plates home. And that's how we were raised. My mother and father, and my father was the same way. If you came to our house, if you came hungry, you did not leave hungry. Every meal my mother cooked, she cooked more than she knew we would eat, because she did not want anyone to leave the table hungry. And until the next meal, she would leave the food out on the stove or wherever. If you wanted to snack on something in between meals, you can grab you a biscuit or sausage and bacon or whatever. It was a plenty to eat, always. And that's how my niece prepared yesterday. No one was going to leave there hungry. No one. And no one was going to leave there hungry today or tomorrow. And so that's how it is in our family. I'm sure you all were raised that way, and that's the way you do. I have been to some homes where some friends and their parents just made enough for them, and that was it. Now, the way I was raised, you could probably say that I'm probably greedy. I don't know. But my parents never wanted us to be hungry. She never wanted us to be hungry. She never wanted anybody to come to our house hungry. If they did come hungry, like I said before, they didn't leave hungry. They didn't leave hungry. If it wasn't anything hot on the stove, it was something in that refrigerator that could be warmed up. And my mother and father, my daddy, he grew his garden where it was enough, and anybody in the family or anybody next door or whatever could come and get some food out of the garden. It was enough, and there was always enough. And like I said, my niece did that yesterday. She did it. And then I went over to my cousin's house, and then she have grandkids, and her son came over, and nieces and nephews and everybody, and we came over. My sister and I went over, and there was plenty of food there, but my sister and I, we didn't have any appetite because we had eaten so much at my niece's house. Whew. But that's just how it is here, that's how we were raised, and that's the way we still eat. That's the way we still do. And I was so thankful yesterday to be able to be with my family, be on this side, to be able to fellowship with them and eat dinner and laugh and talk and just have a good time all together. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here so I can go ahead and get started with all this preserving these brassicas. If you like my content, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have not already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload content. So you all stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.